Hi everyone, welcome back. We continue on this list and today we are going to learn about add function. This function simply just calculates the sum of two arrays, two images we can say, and it gives you the result, the calculated result in the destination output array, destination image. Simply you can give three input, you do not have to give the last two inputs, but these are also important because, for example, if you do not have to calculate the summation for all of the coordinates, you can specify the desired coordinates in the mask input array. With this you are gonna get the efficiency, and you can only get which coordinates you need. You can calculate by filtering with this mask. Okay, also you can specify your destination type according to, maybe in some cases you need to change the type of the output, and you can use this one. If you do not use mask, it's gonna be calculated for all of the coordinates, and if you do not specify the type of the output, it's gonna take one of the type from the input arrays. Okay, and here also there are some explanations. Here we already talked. The one thing maybe you need to consider, of course, the source 1, source 2 and destination, there are all of the sizes, all of these input array size should be equal to each other, but the type of them can be different than each other. Okay, this is the one thing maybe you need to consider. We can switch to the code part. Here I already have two kind of input math, which is 3 by 3, and I assign some numbers. This is the input 1 and this is the input 2. The coordinates which I did not assign, they are all 0. Okay, and this is gonna be my output, and we can call our add function directly. To start simply, maybe just input 1, input 2 and out, and it's done. Let's see the result. Okay, to understand the function, maybe we can start with this simple example. This is 12 and this is 9. The corresponding coordinates in the output is gonna be 21, 10, 100, 110. Correspondingly, the others also changing, 16, 6, it's gonna be 22. Okay, this is the simple one. What if, since I decided these input arrays is gonna be 8-bit, what if the result value is gonna be bigger than 255? Let's say 234 and 44 is already bigger than 255, and see the result. It's gonna give you the maximum value in this coordinate because it cannot pass this value because of the limitations. And how in this case we are gonna understand the importance of the output destination type, which is our fifth parameter in the function. Also, in the same way, maybe we can see how the mask is working. Let's define a mask method in here similarly, and all of this mask, let's say, start all of the elements, let's say, will be the 1. By the way, specifying each element 1, any element specifying 1, it means consider that coordinate for summation. But if any element is 0, just ignore that coordinate. Okay, let's start all of them with 1. And in this example, see the destination type, how it's working. First of all, since when 3 parameter we use, we are not specifying these two extra parameter. It means the destination type, let's say it's gonna be 8-bit because our input, both of them is 8-bit. It's gonna take the input array type because we did not specify. If we specify, let's say 32 signed one channel image, and of course we cannot see this result in the imshow because imshow is not compatible with the 32-bit, but we can write it to the console and output. Okay, let's see now. We are gonna get now 278, which is the summation of these 44 and 234. Now we are already working in the 32-bit, so we are getting the desired result. Okay, so in this case you need to be careful. If your input is gonna be bigger than the destination type, you need to specify it. This is the one thing should be considered. And So the summation is calculated for all of the elements because my mask is 1. The all of my mask elements is 1. What if I make all of them is 0? So it's gonna calculate nothing. All of them will be 0. And similarly, if I specify sum of mask, let's say I only need 0 to 0 coordinates, so I'll make 1, and also similarly 0 to 1, just I need these coordinates summation, and it's gonna give just 21 and 278. The others is gonna be ignored. Okay. I believe in this video we simply learned how add function is working, and see you in the next videos.